in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Red Sox played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Chase Anderson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad. At times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Kike Hernandez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Sent on the ground out to second. Miller is there, and there's one down now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Bobby Dahlbeck comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now the 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Pitch on the way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now the pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Just getting started here in Philly. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 to Martinez. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And a relay to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No balls and a strike to count. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Up high, 2-1 now. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And now here is Adam Hazley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's batting .381. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
McCutchen leads off first with one away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies nothing. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here now's the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here's the first pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter number 5.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby.
Stepping in next, Bobby Dahlbeck, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, and he fouls this one off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Now the 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Devers fields it cleanly. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Batting 6, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Gregorius, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball left side. Devers gloves it to second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies nothing. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First offering. Hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
The second baseman.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Miller.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Scott Kingery. Now here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kingery is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box, Chase Anderson, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Here now is Adam Hazley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Alex Verdugo digging in now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And this throw gets away from him. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. Verdugo stands at second with no outs. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
At the plate now, Kevin Plawecki. And he takes ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
The pitcher, number 17, Nathan.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. David Hale answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Hale.
Nate Eovaldi will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Now a little looper down the left field line. Coming on is McCutchen. 1 run is scored. The throw to third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Throw won't get him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hoskins is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Phillies nothing. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Now here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Harper bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the 2000s. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they've dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Phillies 1. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch. JT Realmuto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 0-1. Realmuto on at first, nobody out. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch. And in steps Scott Kingery.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Kingery is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, a reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today. Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Alec Bohm will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alec Bohm.
And now the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now. Adam Hazley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Brandon Kinsler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
Stepping in once again is Kevin Plawecki. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Kevin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here it is on 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now to the plate, Nate Eovaldi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kike.
Next, it'll be Kike Hernandez. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler, batting at an even .400. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done.
Now,
Phillips Valdez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Valdez.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him. Valdez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail 6-1. Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Now into the box, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Ball and a strike. Neris gets a lot of outs with his splitter, but that doesn't mean he's just out there finessing the ball. He throws his split hard, which really makes it a unique pitch.
One of the keys, Matty V, why he's so hard to hit, not only does he throw the splitter, but he throws it with the same arm speed, arm action of the fastball. It's a hard splitter. It's not only about 5 to 6 miles an hour off his good fastball, but it's hard and it has tremendous arm speed.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Rafael Devers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Just hung in there on that one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swinging bunt. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Darwin's and Hernandez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 63, Darwin's and Hernandez.
Last half of the 7th here, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now.
Not shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Now
1 away.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to hit is JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad
Into the
Miller.
box now, Brad Miller, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And the throw for Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at 3rd.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much of this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Roman Quinn will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Roman Quinn.
Now the first pitch. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Breezes him, a strikeout looking. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Bradley, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now back.
Next to hit, Kevin Plawecki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run. And they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Marwin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch on the way, fouled off. Renfroe, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And stepping in, Kike Hernandez singled in his last at bat. From the stretch, hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Phillies 1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam.
Pitch on the way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, This one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now to bat, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Devers has it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 7-1. Striding in is Bobby Dahlbeck. He bounced out last time up.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Behind 0-2 now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Miller is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate now is Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Real Muto recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. Bogaerts has it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Next to hit is Didi Gregorius. He grounded out last time up. He's set and the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
This ball will be chopped foul. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now, JT Realmuto, his head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 3. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Philly down to their last strike. Fouled away. Struck him out, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-1 the final today. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nate Eovaldi earns the win, his second. Chase Anderson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on